It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. Touchdown! The Jets finish off their opening drive. Brees Hall with the touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But jeez, you couldn't start any better.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Strad to throw on 1st down. Finds his fullback. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Caught at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, team. What's up?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
Look at Robbie.
From the gun, Stroud. He brings it in. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. Take Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects out the extra point. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready up.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black swamp, yellow, 22.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. All right, short of the market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd down, give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Each one is a running back in this league. You got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first. You're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. Buying some time right. That's completed right side. He brushed him off with ease. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup there of 39. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
From the gun, it's Hall. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Come on, set. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready, set.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Set, ready. Ready, 38. Cut.
4th down, pass coming. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. But boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, and
Back-to-back carries here. He's got it in the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
21. Jets 7. Fairbairn and the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. 45. White. Needle blue. Slide blue. Set.
Looking in the air here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, right? Here we go. Cut.
Pass play now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go next. Ready?
They'll go right side with Hall. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Aziz Al-Shire
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Smash red. Set.
Here's a throw. That's with his back. Hall. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set. Hut. 10 play.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
On the set.
Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go. Set. Set. Hut.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. 22. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut.
They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Red. Cycle. Red. 38. Ready.
Back to throw. This one's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Strike.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Strike. White.
It's 4th down.
Red. Yep. Ready.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. It's caught by Wilson. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Come on.
Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game in the first half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Hand it off to the back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and long for him here. Diving forward, and he makes the catch.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Down, green Jets. 50, green. 97. 10.
They start the drive with Hall. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. You, yellow, 10 black. Set.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Okay, ready?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cut.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Blue stripe, 60 red. 6 red, yellow. White, white. Field, black. Field, green.
Looking to throw here. And Smith on the slant. And he'll be blocked down along the 25-yard line. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Just 2 to go.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He set up the screen here for Hall. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
No driver on this.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yellow, ready.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
On the double.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. 10.
First and 10, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go now. Black.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Jump off caught by his back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Black ultra. Down. 33. Yellow. Beetle blue. Black shot. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he caves and they drop it. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Ready, set.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Let's go. 45. White. Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
And he wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. 1 last play before the break. Looking to throw. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Jets do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Yellow.
Motioning
go.
one of the tight ends.
Hey, red. Ready?
They start the half with a give to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
52 blue.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now. They need 7.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Here, yellow. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A give left side for Hall. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set, hut.
Setting up to throw. They set up the screen. It's Smith. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Come on, set. 10 black. Cycle. Go. Blue striker. Set hunt.
From the red zone now. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now he's got to regroup for second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Coming right is Hall. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set hunt. Ready.
Here's Hall once more. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Jets.
Flight blue.
1st and goal, New York.
Set.
Hall is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
Texans 41.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Oh, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Stroud completes it quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
On the quick, right?
Here's the handoff. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
South. Tony.
Give now to the running back. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Bronx. It's going to be... First and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Stroud on the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. It closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Dowdle, and he gets in, touchdown! The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? Yep. No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with home. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and
8. Set, ready. Black 40.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Jets football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down. Red, hey.
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime.
Set, blaster, 6. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here we go.
1st down, Jets.
52 blue. You, yellow. Yellow.
Slot
blue.
man motioned over.
Yellow, go. Set.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's got room to roll. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. This to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Or 18. What's that? Back
in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stroud from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Wow, what's that? 118.
Collins got it left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Here we go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. That one hits for 30. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Mario Davis on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Or 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Avoid some trouble there. Oh no, the ball is loose. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He's back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
19 Texas. 118. 11. Hey, south. Alert the hot.
He'll throw it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. White.
They'll come out throwing. Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's down all the way to the 30. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Jets.
Ready up. Let's go now. Black 40. Set.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Still has room inside the 15. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets jump in front late. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Out.
Back-to-back carries here. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be a first down, Texans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hey, one more.
All right.
Why, Tony?
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
118. What's that? Good night.
They'll run here from defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 11. Buddy.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion is celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.